This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 3, Feathers and Blood. So, what is Ordinance up to?
Ordinance is like examining Tony, I guess.
Okay.
Would be the best way for it. Just kind of making sure everything's tight and where it belongs.
And you're actually getting quite a crowd around you because goblins have never seen quite anything like Tony.
Then I imagine Tony's kind of hamming it up.
Never Ordinance, just Tony, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine he's is the word preening?
Hey, what's this?
This is Tony.
Tony. And you just hear, you probably have about a dozen goblins just. Woo.
All right, and then Tony lets out a roar. Tiger's roar, right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make some sorts of noises.
They can roar?
Yeah, well, and this is also a mechanical one, so it could probably make all sorts of noises,
We're going to stick with the roar for right now.
Cool. And, there's at least one goblin that, shrieks, but everyone else is like, oh!
Yeah. So that's about where Ordinance is.
What's it made out of? What does it do? And you start getting bombarded by questions of just how does it work and what does it do and where did it come from, and they're really curious.
Tony's mine. I procreated him.
And they seem super duper impressed that you used a big word.
What have I done?
And Gadbee, you start hearing the crowd talking about procreating things.
Lenny will turn to Spit and remember one of the reasons why they came there. Mr. Spit, do you know anything about that troll that you guys said you saw?
Oh yeah, they're all bullies. Let's see. This morning, so one of them, oh god, that way, and he points to the east, and he was at a bag full of squirmy things.
Like squirmy little things?
So in a bag, so it could have been a lot of little squirmy things or just one big thing that was really squirmy.
Lenny scratches his chin. And he says, that way? And he points in the same direction.
Yeah, it's over that way. You can't miss it. It's a cave. They live in caves. And there's a bunch of trees. And there's a little pond by it.
Okay. Lenny just starts walking.
Yeah. That
Ordinance.
describes about every little clearing here.
Ordinance, it looks like we're heading out.
Tony has grabbed one of the goblins, is kind of tossing him up by the shirt in his mouth.
To catch him? Or
No, you say that, and Ordinance says, "All right, come on," and then they walk away, and the goblin falls.
Actually, all the goblins like rush in and catch that one, and they're like, "Oh my god, that was so awesome!"
Gadbee will very quickly say to Spit, you're welcome to whatever the troll has. We don't really need anything other than its blood, and I'm pretty sure we aren't interested in anything that a troll would have on it. So if you folks want to take that over, I don't know if goblins live in caves. You're welcome to it, free of charge.
And you just get this like look of. Actually, no, he just starts crying at that point because he's so overjoyed that you're so nice.
Think of this as a down payment on things to come. Hopefully we'll be able to find some people, the folks who brought us in on the airship, to work with you in the future as a means of mutual understanding and benefit. And he pats Spit on the shoulder and says, "Take care."
And he does that awkward thing where he pats your arm. Like, he thinks it's some kind of, like, thing people do now. And so, like, you're patting his shoulder, he's patting your arm, and he
and
just
there's
gives...
Lenny not far behind, like, looking at Spit, like, shrugging, like, I have no idea.
Spit's
It's like,
just...
it must be a human thing.
Spit's just, like, giving this, like, really intense, like, oh yeah face, like, oh yeah, this is good. This is what we do now. Yeah.
We are going to start the first goblin economy in this one.
Soon,
That
And
can't
the
be good for the
leader's
force.
name shall be Spit.
and soon he'll just be doing cocaine, and you know,
Oh no.
it will be so civilized after this point.
So long as there's no cocaine involved.
It will be the Goblin of Wall Street. That's what we'll call the next mini adventure.
Oh no.
It's going to be an economy based upon the selling of hazy dreamweed.
Yep.
Sure, why not? Okay, so I assume we're heading in the direction we're heading in the direction of the troll we're pointed to.
Yes, I think that's the plan.
Cool.
That's where Lenny's heading.
So, you guys head back on the main trail and start going to the north. And Lenny, are you like just heading in the direction that you were given, or are you actually like looking out for signs of trolls?
Actually looking out for signs.
Gadbee will give you inspiration for your tracking. Like, Lenny, you've done very well so far, I believe.
Yay.
Yep.
All right.
So I think that's a D6, I think, on your roll. Up to a minute, so you can use it for whatever within a minute.
Wait, level 6, right? I thought it was... Yeah,
Is
whatever.
it more?
For a level 6 bard? Let's see.
Yep, it's D8. Turns to
D8, okay.
Yeah.
You get
so
a D8.
first, let's just do a normal survival check. Oh!
Yeah, use that D8.
Already, I see.
Hey!
In total.
That would be 16 in total. Hooray for maths.
I needed that inspiration.
Yeah, totally.
Dice gods do not like me today. I'll just put that.
That's a really good roll on a D8, though. 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all start heading up the trail. You start. Lenny starts looking for signs of trolls, and you start seeing some like troll-like footprints and maybe a snag of hair on a branch here and there. And since this is the main path, it's like a lot of things have traveled through here, but it looks like, especially with the information that you did get, there was a troll or two traveling around this area within the last few hours. So seems like, a really solid tip there. I have no
Awesome
idea
sauce.
yeah, so you go. There's a path that turns off. Let's just say it's to the left. I think the last time was right. Yeah. So you take a hard left, and you start going down. It looks like a path that probably bipedal creatures have made. So you might be going down the right path. And you get near a clearing.
Ooh. Oh.
And it has large trees, and there's a water, and there's some of the horrible thorny bushes, and just some other bushes just all around. Yeah, there's just, a couple of trolls hanging out.
Does Lenny remember anything about trolls?
Like, give me a nature check.
Nature. Nat 20.
Damn.
Yeah, you remember a lot of things about trolls.
That was a 23.
Yeah, and a nat 20. Which is awesome possum. Because now I have to remember everything about trolls. Trolls. This is when we pull out the monster manual, kids, and start looking up trolls really quickly. But not let our players know because, we're supposed to know everything, right?
Wink.
Wink.
They
I mean-
mainly habitate the internet.
They don't spell very well. Some of them have the attitudes of male people that are like 12 to 14.
Stupid, in other words.
So, trolls are nasty fellows that will attack you a bunch, that heal really well, and they're just not very nice guys. They're
Okay.
yeah, I'm blanking out for words, but yeah, they're just not nice. They've never been nice to you. They've never given you a reason to be nice to them. They're bad party guests. They'll try to take everything that you have. It's
Lenny's conveying all of this to the rest of the party, and he's already getting his axe out.
it's like
They're very rude individuals.
Yep. It's a surprise that since the goblins are like amassing like so much food in one area that the trolls haven't attacked that yet, because trolls are usually attracted toward food and treasure and will do a lot of nasty underhanded things to actually get it.
Food, you say? And is this something that Lenny happens to mention?
Oh yeah, he conveys all of this.
Perfect.
He does not seem happy with the idea of dealing with trolls, to be honest.
Perfect. I am going to. Okay, so I can see most of the area, right?
Yeah, and there's a giant tree you can stand behind. The two red blobs that are on our map are the really thorny, horrible bushes that will scratch you up and
Okay.
mess you up good.
Lenny, what is it that you plan to do?
Lenny looks at his axe, looks at Gadbee. Well, I don't particularly like talking to trolls because they're rude. So I was thinking my axe can do the talking.
All right. Let me check something very quickly. Okay. I can, in fact, make it so that you, Lenny, and one other person be invisible so that we can sneak up on them. And then you can hit them with your axe as much as you like. I can alternatively, which means another thing that I can do, he says, looking at Lenny.
Lenny smiles.
I can make it smell like there's a roast pig or something nearby to bring them closer and hopefully have their backs to us, which would be a lot easier a thing to do and not use the spells that I have a limited amount of.
Lenny thinks for a long moment.
Yeah, in that time, Ordinance will pull out his cannon.
Okay.
I like yes.
Yes?
Yes.
But, that does... right. Gabby will cast Prestidigitation about here to the smell of like what is this gray thing here? What is this?
Water,
Is that a
I think.
rock?
That's water.
That's water.
It was. I guess I didn't pick the right blue, but yeah, it's
Oh.
water.
Okay.
Those are
Yeah,
red.
round
They're all
Oh,
lily
it's okay. All right. Yeah, so around there, so that if they make a beeline towards the smell, they won't see us.
Okay.
And Gabby will hide behind the tree. Of like, you know, that nice smell of like a pig on a spit over a fire that's been cooking all day long, and the skin's all crispy, and like a luau type
Uh,
of thing.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like a
Yes.
giant hog on a spit.
Yes.
It's going to smell like that from right about there.
Man, I'm getting hungry now.
I would really like some pulled pork, please. Please.
Pulled pork sandwiches.
Okay.
Yes.
And pulled pork hoagies.
Ooh. On a potato roll.
Yes.
What's your spell save DC usually?
It's Prestidigitation.
I just want to see if they're fully fooled by this or not.
Oh. 16.
Alright, cool.
Hey, before you do that, do we want to split up? Because I've got the range.
There's not really any good way of getting over there because we got the thorny cut you up bushes, we got the thick bushes, and then you got trees.
Yeah, you basically got this tiny narrow path to through.
Right. All right. I wasn't sure if you could circle south and east. And
What's
get up
this
around.
green thing?
Yeah,
Um,
there.
You could probably get through there. This green thing here is
East?
just really thick bush. It would count as tough terrain, basically, so it slows you down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably shoot them from here hiding in the bush. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, I was planning to stay by the entry point here, but
Oh.
I can go over to the bush.
Either way, up to you.
Okay. Or we can all just go from here, I guess.
Oh my gosh. So you kind of hear this conversation, and just this grunty language between the two. And they look either dazed or disoriented already. And you notice that they have, once you look, they have a little fire kind of between the two of them. Right here. And they're kind of putting their heads over it, and it has a lot of smoke. And they start sniffing the air, and they don't run, but they just kind of like walk almost in slow motion toward the smell as they sniff it out. And it looks like there's something slightly wrong with them.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.